Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel for another birthday video. It's my birthday. That's right, my birthday.
His birthday. His birthday.
So Silos, thanks for stopping by.
Yes.
So Silos got me some items. As you can see, I have a nice cool Max shirt. I don't know if anybody remembers the Max from back in the 90s. He also got me a Spawn t-shirt, so that was pretty cool. Anybody who knows me, I really am into Spawn. Yeah, I just thought we'd take a little trip down memory lane here for myself for my birthday. See if maybe we can go over some things to talk to. Silos, what you got?
You know, Billy, throughout the years that I've known you, every year I always celebrated your birthday. And I appreciate every single year that we're together like this. This is our first time actually recording a video.
Yeah.
And especially my birthday too, remember?
Yeah.
That was kind of weird, but
Yeah.
in a fun way.
Yeah, it was.
You know? And so, again, I'm happy to be here. This is actually your day, your special day. And I hope that God always blesses you.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate
all the
it.
time. So
Appreciate it,
I appreciate that, man. So I know I kind of like called you up and mentioned to you that I got something for you.
Yes.
And I actually visited one of the new video game stores. So I know that we talked about it. And I was shocked that you got it. But I'd rather just give it to you and you can do whatever you want with it.
Okay.
Because I bought it.
Yeah.
Before you bought what I found out.
Yeah, sorry. I went on a little shopping spree for my birthday as well. And maybe got a few items. But I didn't know Silos actually got me something. But it turned out to be kind of the same thing. So I used to have a Game Boy. Yeah, if you watch one of the videos we did on the Retro Vault, I said I bought a Game Boy from a guy at my school for 20 bucks. That was the Game Boy and Tetris. So Silos knows that I hadn't had a Game Boy for a long time. So I went to a store locally as well and decided I wanted to get an original PlayStation because it was one of the systems that I didn't have anymore and I wanted to get one. So I bought that and they had a Game Boy.
Mm-hmm.
So I went ahead and bought one. So I had told Silos, but Silos got me one too.
Yeah, and so they had several different types of Game Boys, different discoloration of the Game Boys. You know, sometimes they're faded or something. So I try to get the best Game Boy that they had at the display.
Yeah, it looks clean, man.
So I also at the same time.
Nice.
So how the circle comes along, right?
Yes.
We always, if you guys checked out our previous videos, we always mention about RC Pro-Am.
Yes, we do talk a lot about RC Pro.
And you know, remember how the NES Max, you
Yes.
would use that controller?
That was the best controller to use for that game.
So I wanted to give you that, and it's actually there. And I was just wondering and curious to see if you could try it out to make sure that it works.
All right.
But before you do that, I also want to try mine too.
Oh, look at that. Silos brought his Game Boy. Silos, were you any good at RC Pro-Am?
Yes. My twin brother was really good at it, and he was close to the end of the game of beating it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I believe it has roughly about 32 tracks. And so right now, guys, I'm playing Ninja Gaiden Shadow.
I love that game.
It means a lot that you really like the game.
Yeah, so I've already started looking around for different video games, some Game Boy games that I have been wanting that I haven't bought.
Yeah. Which ones?
Sure, you know some of them. Obviously, Ninja Gaiden Shadow would be one. I'm already looking at some of the Castlevania games that I used to own. I did buy Mega Man.
Let's not forget Super Mario Land 2.
And Super Mario Land.
That's what you need.
Those are also two games I would like to have.
Yeah, they had it there at the store, but I didn't like the cover of it. You know how sometimes the stickers doesn't hold up? Mm-hmm. And like you have to put like super glue in the back or something.
I don't want to do all that.
I didn't want to get that for you. You know, if I want to get you something, it'll be something like in a great shape like this.
Yeah, that's in really good shape, man. That has
the instructions in there and also that. But I just, you know, this is something going back in time.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, Silos.
Yeah. So did you like the condition of it?
Oh, yeah, it's in great shape. It's in really great shape.
Okay.
So is the game.
Yeah, yeah. So Billy, yeah, that's what I got for you. And I'm really surprised, guys, about the prices of the Game Boy. I was surprised of the amount.
They're not as pricey as some other handheld consoles, but they're still up there. I mean, getting one like this is cool just because it's the old way we started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With the Game Boy. But I do want to also get a teal. I think it's like a teal or blue-green Game Boy Color. The game I was playing a lot of when I was deployed was, I think it was Bionic Commando.
Okay.
That they had for that. So that was really fun.
Wow, Bionic Commando is a really my twin brother had Bionic Commando on the NES, but the Game Boy, it was hard for me to find. I know at that time when I reading the EGM magazines that the Bionic Commando came out in the Game Boy Color, I wanted to get it, but I could never find it. As well as Blaster Master.
Oh, Blaster Master.
Remember that one
Yes.
too? Those are just some of the games that I wish that I could buy back then. But you know what? If you're gonna start your Game Boy collection, I'm gonna probably build mine too.
I need to rebuild it, really.
Yeah. And if you guys haven't checked out our Game Boy video, that's one of my top favorite videos of what we did. I really enjoy it. Until this day, I still watch it every once in a while. But I loved how you edited the video and how you did the video and how we talked about it. So thanks a lot, man, that you
I appreciate
accepted
it,
that.
man.
I know you
really
got your
appreciate
own.
it. Yeah.
But
That's fine. I don't mind having two.
yeah, maybe we could do the link.
Yeah, we can. I thought about doing that too.
What
getting
games
the
are
link
capable
cable.
with the link?
Honestly,
Do you
I need
remember?
to look.
I know that.
I know more on the Game Boy Advance side
Yes.
as far as link games than using a link on this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure there's some games we can play together.
Remember the F1 race?
Yeah, I know that
The
one.
one with the four.
Yeah, you had that
Yeah,
one.
I had that one.
Yeah.
Maybe we could try that to
We
see
could try that one
works.
out,
But
yeah.
I have to buy another game.
Yeah, it'd have to be like that.
So yeah, Billy, that's the Game Boy, and I appreciate you taking a look and playing it. And I'm glad it works because you tried it out. All I did was just turn it on, guys. Okay, it's turned on. Okay, never mind. But in the end, this is your special day, and another gift. Even though I got you the shirts, the Game Boy, but don't forget that I wish that the Mario,
Oh, Paper Mario.
Paper Mario, it comes out next month, the 1,000-Year Door.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I really was hoping that it would have came out.
It was
by this
supposed to
time.
come out before my birthday, and that was like the idea.
Yes.
You know, we were gonna open that here and kind of talk about that here on the channel, but that didn't work out
Yeah.
after all.
So that's another gift you're gonna get as soon as the day comes, and I'm gonna get it when it releases, and I'll get you that. So Billy, in the past I already shared what I experienced of my parents giving me kung fu for my birthday and other things. Do you remember a time that a memory sticks with you, like that your parents had given you a surprise moment of your birthday?
There's two that stick out, and I don't know if it's just because I'm older and maybe I just don't remember a lot. I know my parents always try to get us, whatever they could. But two birthdays stick out in my mind. One, I came home and there was a cake, and my parents had Double Dragon 3 because that was like a game that I really wanted, right? So that was awesome for me. It was just like, wow, I get to play Double Dragon 3 because I had already loved the Double Dragon series. Another time, I remember my dad taking us to Toys R Us, and then we go to the Transformers section, and he's like, any 3 Transformers you want. And I'm like, any 3? He goes, I don't care what it costs, any 3. So I picked Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Grimlock.
Nice.
Yeah, so I walked out of there with 3 Transformers toys that I really, really wanted.
Nice. Was it the heyday when the movie came out, or was it pre-movie, or?
Well, these were the first 3 Transformer toys I ever owned. So I don't know. I think it was pre-movie.
Oh,
it was
okay.
before the movie.
Oh wow.
But back then you could go there and there was like a whole shelf of like Transformers toys. I never thought I could get any of them, but my dad took me, and those were the first 3 I got.
Wow.
And I didn't have like a huge Transformers collection
Yeah.
growing up. I mean, but those were like 3 of the main ones I remember getting, and that was for a birthday.
That's awesome. Wow. Optimus Prime and Megatron.
The leader of the Autobots,
Yeah.
the leader of the Decepticons, and when you're kids,
You got
wanna
nothing
play.
but the best.
Well, you wanted to play.
Yeah.
So obviously I'd have to get the 2
leaders.
the 2 leaders against each other.
That's nice.
But any other Transformers I got after that, I didn't have a whole lot of Transformers. It was like, maybe a couple more.
Yeah.
I think I had Swoop and Shockwave.
Yeah. Do you
But-
remember back then that you would see the collectors, like the 5 aerial bots
Yes.
and Copytron, another.
So I did have a birthday.
Technobot?
Yeah, I did have a birthday where Superion was what I was after.
Oh my God.
So my mom had bought me the main plane. I wish I could remember his name. Do you?
Silverbolt.
Silverbolt, yes. So I had that one. So when my dad said it's your birthday, let's go to Toys R Us again, I was like, all I want is the other 4. Aerial bots. That's all I want. He's like, you could have anything you want, any Transformers you want. I was like, no, I want those 4.
Yeah.
Right? And we're looking everywhere, man, and I could not find all 4. I could find 2,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find the other 2.
That's awesome.
So, and I told him, well, I'll take the 2. And he's like, no, if you can't get all 4, get something else. And I think I walked out with, I don't remember what I walked out with, honestly.
Yeah.
I remember not, being upset because I was like, man, I can't find all 4. Like, why can't I find the other 4? So I can make Superion,
Yeah.
But it didn't work out.
I hated that.
Yeah.
That you had to go to different stores to find what
I
you
still
needed.
have Silverbolt by himself. Because
Okay.
he's still by himself.
Yeah.
Because I never found the other 4. So he's still alone. Yeah, he never could form Superion, but not a big deal.
Well, I mean, the toys that you picked are memorable.
Yeah, I still have fond memories of those figures.
Mm-hmm. Especially Grimlock.
Oh, yeah.
Grimlock was, oh man, one of my best friends. He loves Grimlock. And you know who you are. But, yeah, it's something that I just wanted to know, and so what if I told you that we could go back in time, man?
How can we go back in time?
I don't know, man. I think, if you want to turn around
Oh,
and
okay.
if you want to check it out, maybe it's something that you might like.
Oh, man, I've been wanting to buy another one of these. I've seen these.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to buy the reissues. So Grimlock, he's bad. I like the Dinobots, but he was like always my favorite.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Grimlock was cool. Just the way he talked was hilarious.
Get your noodle out of my face! Me, Grimlock, love Cubs war stories. Me, Grimlock, not feel sorry. Me, Grimlock, laugh.
But his figure, his mode, like the fact that he's a Tyrannosaurus, and then when he turns into a robot, he looks so cool. So how could I not want this figure? That's cool, dude. You have these?
I do. I didn't know about these guys until like early part of last year. And Billy knows that, we talk a lot. We share stories. I remember. So I remember you sharing that Grimlock was one of your original Transformers.
Growing up, yeah.
It wasn't about birthday. It was just like you had that collection. And so I thought, like, you know what? Let me get him this. And it's
is this for me?
It's for you.
You see that?
And it's from Japan. And so
So awesome, dude.
we do have a differences of opinion. I like to open these.
And I do not.
And I was just hoping that maybe.
But I like to open these.
Yeah, and I do not.
And he does not. So.
Well, that's why I have to buy,
2 games.
two games. One to open and one to get sealed. But
I should do that more with these.
yeah. So in my life, as you know, Billy, I buy 3.
Yeah.
One that I open for robot mode, and then another one that I open for vehicle mode, and then the other one that I have sealed, just like that. So every Transformer toy that I have in my life, you'll see a sets of 3. So I was just wondering that maybe we could open it, but if you don't want to open it, I understand.
You know what we can open? Is the one that you already have open.
I didn't bring it with me though.
But since you didn't bring it, I guess we won't open this one. Transformers started doing Encore editions. Those were from Japan.
Yeah.
I bought the first 2 figures from Japan. Like, I actually had to ship them from Japan. It was Optimus and Megatron. They ended up coming over to, like, Big Bad Toy Store, which is a store I really love to shop at. And I started buying all of them. You remember that?
Yes.
And me and Silos did do a trade for Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild Collector's Edition, and I gave him
My favorite toy of all time.
a toy that I wasn't wanting to part with, but I know it's Omega Supreme is like one of his favorites.
It's dearly in my heart, man. Thank you, Dad, for giving us that on one of the Christmases, and I never forgotten Omega Supreme.
But here's a funny story. So I give Silos the figure, and he opens it
Immediately.
Yeah, and me with figures, I don't open them, so I'm like, oh, how could you, right? So I'm like, okay, well, let me get you back. So then I open up the game, and he's like, whoa, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I got him back. I'm opening up the game. He's like, why would you open it? But I want to open the game.
Yeah.
He doesn't, but he wants to open the figure, and I'm like, no, So, like I said, with the Encore line, they never did the Dinobots. For me, it kind of sucked because I was like, man, I really would like to replace my old toys with some in boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Toys R Us had a giant-sized one, and I have that one still. I have Grimlock, like 5 times this size. I mean, he's huge. Okay, guys, so look, this is what I'm talking about. So this is a Toys R Us exclusive that they came out with. It was the only one I could find. The back of the box has, a little wear on it, but I didn't care. Like, I wanted this figure. So when I found it, I had to get it. It was a Masterpiece Grimlock. Toys R Us.
That's amazing.
Only. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah.
I wanted to have a figure from, when I grew up. So that was the closest I could get.
I don't know, Billy. It's just the concept for me to open it up and transforming it. I feel like I'm going back to my youth.
This one would be cool to transform.
That would be. If I had it, I would open it
but
immediately.
I'm never getting rid of this one.
Maybe I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
No, this one is staying with me.
No, not this one. I'll
buy
own
one? Okay.
And maybe I could open it with the channel. Or maybe, if you guys are interested, I have a huge Transformers collection, as you know. And I was thinking that maybe we could open some up here and display them.
Oh, that's up to you guys. You guys got to let us know in the comments below. Is that something you guys want to see? 2 old guys playing with Transformers.
Well, I don't know about that.
Because I'm cool with that. Because I will play.
I just want to display it. But yeah, so that's my birthday gift for you. And
yeah, dude, I appreciate it. I didn't expect all that.
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
This is from Japan, man. So I'm just thankful that they have reissues of that. And I was thinking about buying the rest of the Dinobots to complete it.
Yeah, I found a set before. I thought about buying the whole set, but now that I have that one, I can maybe focus on the other figures.
So I really appreciate, the Street Fighter sealed game that you gave me on my birthday, and I played it, and it's awesome. So a long time ago, we took a picture, and I'm sure you remember.
Listen! I'm sure you'll remember.
That when we were
Yes, Eric Draven, I remember.
shaking hands, remember that?
Yes.
And maybe you guys will see the picture. That
I'll post it on the screen for you
Yeah.
guys to see while we're talking right
So
now.
it was Ray, myself, and you. I'm sure you might not remember, but it's coming out of my retro vault, and I wanted to give it to you.
What's that?
This one. You want to turn around?
Oh, it's a secret again, guys. Can I turn around now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got that? That's right. I do remember that. Dude, this guy's giving me way too much stuff for my birthday. No, dude, I appreciate that.
So it's a return gift, right? It's
Yeah.
like you gave me a sealed Street Fighter that I always loved. And I know that you're a fan of F-Zero.
I do love
then.
F-Zero.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't played the Nintendo Online F-Zero 99, it's amazing.
Looks like this is going to be on a 5-minute flashback video. Coming soon.
You do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, I would open it now, but I think it would be cooler if we could save it for a 5-minute flashback. For one special guy out there that's asked for it,
Yeah.
we'll do it for you.
It was a request too on that.
That's what I mean.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate it, Silos. I'm getting a whole ton of gifts today.
Yeah. It's a sealed game, guys, and I have my collection. I have several, but I thought about it meant a lot that you gave me the Street Fighter, and it means a lot that you would accept that F-Zero.
Oh, dude, I appreciate it a lot. That's one game I was going to try and rebuy again.
Yeah.
To add to my collection. So now I don't have to.
Yeah, it's something that I bought it on that day that we were teenagers back then, so I couldn't believe I had it for all that time either.
So I did buy myself one other gift.
What was
I
it?
hadn't told you about yet, but so Todd McFarlane started his collector's club again.
Yeah.
And the first thing that came out was a Spawn Batman statue.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot to put a reminder.
Mhm.
So I worked that day, and when it came out, I kind of forgot. So when I went online, after checking my email, I was like, oh no, it's today. I went online, sold out. All of them. So there's 4 tiers that he had, and they were all sold out because there's only 500, I think, roughly available.
Yeah.
I was a little upset, so before I went to bed, I checked the page again, and one came up. So I was able to get it. Really excited about it, man. I can't wait. I love Spawn.
Yes, you do.
Spawn Batman was a really good comic back when it came out.
Oh wow.
They've done another, Spawn Batman crossover again recently. So I'm kind of really excited to get that. I'm a Spawn nerd.
Yeah.
I love all that stuff.
Because I was going to ask you, what you buy yourself, man? What you buy yourself?
Yeah. All right, guys. So thank you for joining us today on my birthday.
On your birthday, Billy. Happy birthday, Billy.
And we will see you on the next one. Later.